as you see right now, as we're coming back from break, James Grizzly on his way to the ring. He's going to have his work cut out for him this week, Mr. Axe.
Well, this guy's a young, exciting wrestler, and he has been trained by Brad Riggins out of Minnesota. And I know what he goes through in those camps, and I know he's ambitious, and he wants to win, and he wants to make his mark in the WLW.
Well, and he's going to have the opportunity to do it here. James the Bear Grizzly making friends with the fans here in Springfield, Missouri, heading into the ring.
And his opponent, weighing 300 pounds from Marion, Arkansas, the man who rules the world, Psycho Sid!
And this crowd here in Springfield, electric on their feet for Psycho Sid. Talk about a man who has an impact on a crowd, waiting on Sid. There he is. Once again, Sid taking his good, sweet time, making his way out to ringside as the fans on their feet. And Sid having quite a presence here in World Legion Wrestling. We've seen him the past several weeks dominating the competition. Mr. X, James the Bear Grizzly, has signed to take on Sid knowingly.
Here comes the wall. The wall is on its way right now. The man that could go bear hunting with a switch. I keep telling you, this man is tough, this man is big, and this man can hurt you.
Well, funny you should say that, James the Bear Grizzly in the ring. I think Sid might be taking home a trophy before this one's over, based on the response he's getting from the crowd and the look on his face. Just taking a look at James Grizzly. Sid, a man who shows, I don't even know if you can call that emotion, what you see on the face of Sid when he comes down for a match.
He looks like a hungry man.
Well, that's for sure as he gets down with the crowd here in Springfield. Sid making his way to the ring. James the Bear Grizzly in the ring, stretching out a little bit. Looks like he's ready for action. The referee in the ring. Sid, again, you can't tell the guy what to do.
Well, I'm telling you right now, according to my records in the WLW, he is like 27-0 right now, and I don't think he's had a match that goes over 4 or 5 minutes, so he's really intimidating.
Well, Sid, listening to the cheers of the crowd here, again, we'd love to see him get this thing going with James Grizzly, but how can you tell a man like Sid what to do? I don't know if there's anyone in World Legion Wrestling that could even think about doing such. Now, there's rumors circulating after what we saw last week when Sid powerbombed one of the officials. Matter of fact, it's the same official that's in the ring right now for this contest. Sid apparently the recipient of a very, very heavy fine from Commissioner Carl Lauer's office.
Well, that's true, but that Sid is in your face all the time. He's going one way and that's up, and there's nobody right now that I know of can stand in his way.
Oh, there's the bell as the crowd solidly behind Sid. You got to admire the courage of James the Bear Grizzly, though, as he's trying to make a name for himself. And I tell you what, Mr. X, if he could beat Psycho Sid here this week, that would definitely make a name for him.
It could happen. It could happen.
There you see the tie-up. Sid goes straight to the eyes of Grizzly. Now backs him into the corner. Sid looking to the crowd for approval once again. The referee telling him out of the corner. But Sid winds up that fist. Where's he going? Oh, straight punch to the heart.
That's not a roundhouse. That's a straight club.
That's straight into the heart and the sternum. And another one catches Grizzly, drops him to his knee. And now a boot to the chest for his efforts. Sid back to the ropes. Where's Sid gonna go here? I think Sid just kicked a field goal. James the Bear Grizzly out to the floor.
You know, it's funny. I've been saying before he was wrestling Grizzly, I said he could go bear hunting with a switch, and now you're seeing it live.
That's very, very true. As Psycho Sid Vicious making his presence felt, and James the Bear Grizzly feeling it like no one else this week. Sid picks him up, drops him down face first onto the wooden barricade around ringside here at Remington's in Springfield. Now Sid grabbing a chair from one of the fans. I feel sorry for James Grizzly here as Psycho Sid holding the chair high above head. Grizz trying to shake off the cobwebs, trying to get back to his feet as you see his hands reaching for the ring apron. Sid plants a chair across the back, much to the amusement of the crowd. And I'm not sure, again, I'm going to say it one more time, Mr. X, I'm not sure what it is that gets these fans so far behind Sid. The man seems to play by nobody's rules.
He's a winner. The people know he's a winner. He's tough. They know he's tough. And he's going for one goal, and that's going to be the WLW Championship.
And would you listen to that crowd chanting the name Sid
They love him.
once again here. The man, I will give him credit. He is a presence like no one else I've seen here in World Legion Wrestling. lately anyway. James the Bear Grizzly trying to get back to his feet, but I'm not sure what his appeal to the masses are. Everyone seems to love this guy.
Well, look at here we go.
Winding up once again, a boot straight to the back of the head.
Oh. Turn out the lights here with this one. If I was Grizzly, I'd be heading for the locker room right now. This guy's not going to cut you any slack.
Now Sid grabs him by the tights, throws him back into the ring. Sid back in the ring, followed by the referee here. Sid looking to the crowd. I think we know what's coming up here, Mr. Axe.
We got trouble.
Oh, but Grizz fires off a couple punches. James Grizzly staging a comeback with a series of shots to the midsection of Sid and a forearm across the chest, but no, it's ended by Sid with a reversal and a big boot. Knocks the head of James Grizzly.
Boot daddy, look.
James Grizzly's head could have easily been in the third row on that one. I think he just upset Sid, and that's not something you want to do.
That Godzilla you're looking at there, boy, I'm telling you, he almost tore his head off.
The anger on Sid's face we just saw. You can see it right now, fans. You got to feel sorry for James Grizzly. I said it before and I'll say it again. Sid, very well, if I think I know what's going to happen here. A boot to the chest underneath the arm by Sid, just inflicting punishment here on James Grizzly. I've said it before, Sid would be a great spokesperson for a stretcher company, because I think James Grizzly might need some help out of the ring by the time Sid's done with him. But Grizz showing resiliency once again, ducks under a clothesline, but gets caught with a cross body block. Now Sid just walking around with him like he's carrying a sack of groceries, and the crowd again solidly behind Sid as he drops him straight down hard. Falling power slam by Sid. Now looking at the crowd, shaking his head. No one way, yes to the other side. And you hear the crowd chanting for the move that Sid Vicious has made famous. He is the master of the power bomb, and he wants everybody here to know it. And I think James Grizzly's about to find out firsthand.
This is tough on a young guy coming in to wrestling, trying to make a name for himself and have to go up with the likes of Sid. It's an impossibility right now.
From 7 foot up in the air, James Grizzly comes down hard right in the center of the ring. And Sid, I gotta think he's happy with himself, but the look on his face wouldn't show that at all as he just stares down James Grizzly and gets the 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Psycho Sid!
Climbing the ranks like no other, Psycho Sid victorious again here on World Legion Wrestling Television. And even the couple times he hasn't been victorious, he's picked his opponent apart and been very, very dominating.
Did you see what he just did? He just told that kid that he was having a bad day. I think he already knew it.
And Sid just eating up the cheers of the crowd here at World Legion Wrestling. And not again. Not again. The crowd chanting one more time, and Sid listening to him as the referee trying to help get James Grizzly out of the ring to take him to higher ground. But Sid, I don't think he's going to let him get out of there.